Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Armada Universe Hotshot. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here on the top, parents, scan this. As you can see, they've moved these now to the top of the packaging for Evolution. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot more changes to the packaging. 8 and up, Takara Tomy Generations Transformers Legacy Evolution. Hasbro print deluxe class plastic free packaging. Boop, boop. Except tape and glue. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print. Symbols I'm not going to learn. A barcode. I don't know what that is. Another symbol I'm not going to learn, I suppose. Includes figure one accessory and instructions. On this side, artwork of Hotshot in his robot mode. And there's artwork of Hotshot in his alt mode. Did I say Legacy Evolution? I don't know. I did then. And then here, I suppose, is the new artwork for Evolution. Plastic free packaging, except tape and glue. And then on the back, we have Transformers More Than Meets the Eye Armada Universe Hotshot. And nice renders of the figure in both modes. And it shows Evo Fusion. I guess that's the Evo Fusion. I don't know. Transforms in 21 steps. Authentic. Warning, attention, Oxung. Don't stick things in your any language pie hole that does not belong there. Don't give it to the babies. More small, fine legalese made in Vietnam print. And another symbol. I'm not going to learn. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure in his alt mode and his accessories. And first of all, we have handy dandy instructions. Transformers Legacy Evolution 8 and up. Generations Transformers Armada Universe Hotshot. And we have a nice illustration there. And on the inside, we have well illustrated instructions, and they are printed very clearly. No blurring. I'm glad to see that the blurring has kind of gone away when it comes to the instructions. Now here's the accessory piece, which is a weapon, but I actually think of this as part of the transformation. I did pull it off for this segment, but on the underside you have 2 posts, and then it looks like it's molded in this red plastic. At least that looks red to me. I'm colorblind. I make fun of handicapped people, folks. And then it has this nice silver paint app and this black glossy paint app as well. And of course it's, got these gun emplacements on the front of it, but it looks like an engine. And in this mode, these 2 ports right here, and it just goes right in there, and that's how it's supposed to go. I don't remember, this may have been, like, on the original toy, this may have been like a pop-up feature that the mini cons activate, but I don't recall. I never had Hot Shot in the Armada line. But let's take a look at the vehicle mode. Start on the front end. It's got this nice silver paint app here and silver paint apps for the headlights. The bumper is all molded in black plastic, it looks like, and then a majority of it appears to be molded in this yellow plastic. But of course I could be wrong. Some of it could be paint, like this part here, the yellow and the black here, this is all paint. And down here on the sides of the windows is all paint because it's made in these translucent plastic. And then the paint applied to it. Autobot Tampo right there. Let's see on the side. Got that nice black stripe on there. No paint to the wheels. And no wheels there, just a peg. Then on the back, you got a little bit of stuff showing right there. No paint apps. And then on this side is basically the same as the other side. The underside cleans up fairly nice. You can tell there's some robot parts under there, like hands, and you can see the legs, but it's not bad. I rather like the alt mode on this guy. It's not really gappy at all. All the parts when you get him transformed into his alt mode, all the parts fit together really nicely, and there's not any real gapping. Other than some of the Stunticons, I would have to say this Hot Shot fits together in his alt mode better than a lot of other Transformers do. So, very nice alt mode. That, my friends, does it for a look at Hot Shot and his accessories in alt mode. It's time for alt mode comparisons, and here we have the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Armada Universe Hot Shot with the Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Hot Rod. For our final set of comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Armada Universe Hot Shot with the Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Amazon exclusive Generation Selects Earthrise Leader Class Alternate Universe or Dead Optimus Prime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the comedy portion of our program where I attempt to transform this Transformer. And the first thing you want to do is remove the weapons, or weapon, engine block, whatever you want to call it. Then let's unclip this whole piece here. And I think once we do that, we can open the doors. And once that's done, I think we can can't open the doors all the way till you move the arms up out of the way. And I want to say these pieces just fold right on down like that. And you separate right here, and then you'll notice there's a double hinge here. Let's pull that out a little bit, and then there's a ball joint and a hinge here. And that doesn't seem right, does it? We know those pieces have to go in. And let's go ahead and straighten this leg up. And you can see there's a tab right here. And then it slots in right there. And that is the same on both sides. Oops. Popped that ball joint out of position, but that's okay. It's a ball joint. It just pops right back in there. And I do believe you move that where you can open the feet up, or you may not have to move it at all. No, you don't. You can just open the toes. And then how you do these is once you get these folded down, they just move around to the back side there. That looks correct to me. Arms turn. Let's see, there's the thumb. So it must go that way. That don't look right either. Let's go ahead and move this whole assembly up. And then I think we fold this back. And spin this around at the waist. Yep. And the chest piece opens up. You flip the head out and you close the chest piece back down. That's why the arms looked funky, because I had it on the wrong side. So then you spin arms around facing correctly. And then you can see double hinges here, and they just kind of flip out like that. And there's two tabs, one here, one here, and then on the underside of these there's the slots. So let's kind of flip this in that way, and it will settle when you go to putting these pieces, these shoulder pads, into position. And just tab those into place. There. And now the original toy had a feature that all Armada toys had the feature where you clipped on the Mini-Con and it unlocked a spring-loaded feature. Generally it was spring-loaded, but no Mini-Con for the Armada guys here. But in order to make like it has been unlocked, you move this visor down and then flip the tire this way, or the wheels, the axle, and then up this way, and then that's like, well, I think that's the wrong side. No, they're both the same. And then you have his super cannon mode. And as far as this goes, you can peg it into his arm on the side, or he can hold it in his hand like this, and I do believe the other way as well. So there we go, my friends. Hot Shot, all transformed and also put into his super cannon mode. Let's take a look at Hot Shot in his robot mode. And I have to say, a lot of this is molded in either red or yellow plastic, and that's fine. This nice silver paint apps here, and I think the face is a paint app, and the eyes are definitely a paint app. And then we have the Autobot Tampo here. The backside is a little messy, and of course he has a backpack. What Transformer doesn't, though? And his looks okay. It's kind of balanced out with these shoulder pads. However, they do tend to get in the way. As far as his articulation goes, the head will wobble back and forth just a bit, and nothing side to side, no chicken neck, no waggle. The head will spin around and do the full Exorcist. At the shoulder, arms come up past 90 degrees. They will do a full 360 degree rotation, but the shoulder pads go in the way, and you can just see this one just disconnected, and that's one of the issues I have with this guy, is these shoulder pads not only are in the way, but they do come disconnected from their posts, or tabs rather. It's also a cut here at the upper bicep on a mushroom peg for another 360 degree rotation. Single hinge at the elbow for approximately 90 degrees. No spin at the wrist, nothing at the wrist. 360 degree rotation at the waist. The hips, he gives you the splits and maybe a little extra. He will kick forward this far. He will kick back this far. And then single, well, what's meant for the knee is only a single hinge. At least I think. This piece doesn't like to stay pegged in as well. Not even a 90 degree bend at the knee because of these pieces getting in the way. And I skipped cut at the thigh on a mushroom peg for another 360 degree rotation. And at the ankles, there's, I guess you could kind of call this toe tilt. It's more due to transformation than anything else, and no ankle tilt really. Well, no ankle tilt, because you can see right there, there's only one hinge there, and that's for the rocker, which gives you better than 90 degrees. And again, in transformation, I covered Hotshot's super gun mode, so we won't go back over that again. And there you go, my friends. A look at Armada Universe Hotshot in his robot mode. It's time for my favorite part of a Transformers review, robot mode comparisons. And here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Hotshot with Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Hot Rod. For our final set of robot mode comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Armada Universe Hotshot with the Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Walmart exclusive Netflix War for Cybertron trilogy Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. For final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Armada Universe Hotshot, I have to say it's a decent robot mode, but to me the alt mode is where this one really knocks it out. All the pieces fit together tightly. And that's not something that we really get to say all the time about a Transformer in his alt mode. Now, most of the Stunticons were pretty good at that, and now Hotshot, and that's really the outstanding feature of this figure for me. Now, with it being from Armada, I really think they should have figured out a way to put a Minicon pack in with it, even if it doesn't actually unlock anything. The fact that they're leaving out a major component of these Armada Universe characters is disappointing, because those Minicons were a necessary part of the story, or they're the whole cause of the story for Armada. And it just seems that it's weird that they've been just left out. Not even, even if they gave it to us in 2-packs like Micro Masters or 3-packs like the original figures came in, that would make me happy. Even if it was an extra cost in order to get those characters with the characters that they belong to. And it's just, I don't know. I know it's probably a cost thing that they couldn't fit it in the cost of a deluxe figure for some reason. But it's just, that's one of the most disappointing features or non-features of these Armada Universe Legacy Evolution figures. And again, like I said, even if they would just, put them up for sale in 2 or 3 packs, that would, the people that really want them are able to get them. And I would say the most disappointing part of this figure is these shoulder pads, and they don't like to stay locked into position like they should. And then, other than that, everything is it's all good here. It's a great representation of the character, I think. And even though it's not a spring-loaded Minicon activated feature, he does have that super cannon mode, or whatever you want to call it. I forget what it was called. It's been a long time since I've seen Armada. But, you know, at least that is on the figure, even if it's not an quote-unquote action feature. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.